Right, welcome back, fans and friends. This episode we have another GM car or Chevrolet, whatever your preference. Greenlight Hollywood and History Channel Counting Cars TV show, and it is a 1972 Chevrolet Monte Carlo. So it has the usual 14 plus, 164, and Series 35. You have the contains one die-cast vehicle on this side, and the limited edition die-cast metal chases. I don't clearly see a printed number, but we will take a closer look when it is out of its package. Other than that, I'm hoping that it doesn't suffer from the matte black roof issue that Greenlight occasionally has. There is a little bit of separation between the front lights there and the side panel, and hopefully the hood opens and we can take a look at the engine. But that is when it is out. Other than that, you can clearly see Monte Carlo a couple of times written on the vehicle. Nothing on the license plate. They could have put 100 things on the license plate, but they did not, and they had two license plates to not put anything on. And it has a very similar grille actually to the Cadillac DeVille. This was marketed as a upsize vehicle. I remember reading that the 454 badge for the 70 and 71 would have been discontinued because people don't buy these as muscle cars. They buy them as sedans or coupes, which this one is two-door. And to the back, it doesn't tell us what's in the series. I have a Camaro from this series that's something about another TV show, but I'll release it when I release it. And that's one of the things where I don't understand. Like, Greenlight's usually very good about this. They will have like a series of 6, and then whatever's in this series will be on the back. And the usual Greenlight stuff, limited edition, die-cast metal chases. You have the Greenlight stuff, the trademarks registered, and everything else. And we have there the 357th day of 2021, and then its production code, and then contains one die-cast vehicle, the scale, the age restrictions, the series, and just GM. So because they don't put any other company on the or car on the back of it, they don't have to license it on this packaging. So let's just go ahead and get it out of its packaging. Going over the car in much better detail. And so here we have it, the standard Greenlight plastic insert on insert. And I have the Chevelle here because I want to take a look at the engine and make sure it is or it is not the same. It was offered with a bunch of different engines. So it's a certain amount of overlap, as when you standardize products you should. So to start with, I do like the cutouts there rather than the just paint over. So there's that. Windshield nice and clear right into the cabin. I can see it's on a little bit of an angle. As you can see, it's not quite level, but that just might be the car itself angled towards the driver, which it is. And you have there the hood ornament there. You have, other than that, not too much in terms of mispainting. You can see that little bit of a Chevy there. Lights are inserts. License plate once again is blank. It's kind of a letdown, but anyway. The hood should be easy to open. Yeah, okay, so we'll take a look at that at the end. Monte Carlo, nice and easy to read. I do see a little bit of a blotch there. Not serious. There's a couple more on that side, but they're not terribly serious. It's not an issue. It's not heavily indented. Wheels roll very well. They are lifted up free of the wheel well, so they won't be grinding. No bumper lag like on that one, the rear bumper too. Nice and fit right into place. Nice indenting for the panel there. Doors nice and easy to see. Handle, despite the gold coloring, nice and easy there. To look at, I do like the panoramic window. Nice and easy to see into. And it looks less. I do like the matte black better. Then you have there the Chevrolet. Monte Carlo again, nothing on the license plate. Lights evenly done. I don't know if, because they obviously put the top on the bottom, I don't know if that's defect looking rather than having a piece inserted in between them. Might be harder and they just don't do it. Already covered the Chevy there, nice and easy to see. The exhaust on the other side, the gas tank. I don't see a gas cap, so I don't know how relevant that is to everybody, but anyway. Same as the other side, nothing written on it. So because they were not offered with any badges other than custom or not custom, they won't have anything written on the side. And now back to the underside of the vehicle, we have 1972 Chevrolet Monte Carlo. So for once, they are telling us exactly what's on the packaging. You have there the mufflers heading out to the exhaust, gas tank, a transmission transfer case there. Pretty sure this is a rear-wheel drive car, but everything seems to be up here. It might not be, I'm not entirely sure. And 2019, so this is a re-release, and there's the GL 167 number for its production code. And there we have 35721, exact same number, 14562 WB. So yeah, everything is exactly as it was on this package, as it was on the vehicle. Now, the only thing I do not see though is usually, as we all know, limited edition means there should be a sticker or a number printed on it. A little bit of a stamping defect there on the front. Not overly serious, you can't even see it from the front. I can probably attempt to file that down, but there is no limited edition number whatsoever on the bottom of this car. So they could have printed it there, they could have printed it here, I mean, but they didn't, so there's no sticker either. So with that, I will just do the roll test. And there we have it. It rolls at least if equally and not as the same as almost the Chevelle. So with that, the only thing I have left to do is pop the hood, nice and easy, because the hood, unlike that Chevelle, rests right against the edge. It does not open very much though, which is kind of a letdown, because if you see here the edges of the hood want to mess with the alright, I'm trying to get a better angle. Let me just, and I think that's better. So I will attempt now one-handed to pop the hood of the Chevelle. No, it's not going to be easy. So I have my trusty toothpick, as you all know from my Victorinox Huntsman. Pop it right out, and it appears to be, if not the exact same engine, but with the front of it's very different. This Monte Carlo has that huge thing in the front, while the Chevelle does not. So there you have it, nearly the same engine. Nearly the same, it's not exactly the same. This one, the Monte Carlo, looks much bigger. So if that's important to you, I assume this one is the 350 and this is the 454. I have no way to prove it. So there we have it, the Monte Carlo 1972. Not identified, so not custom, not performance package, whatever, but the plain full size from Greenlight. Like I said, it's 99% there, just missing the rear view mirrors. It looks to me anyway, the interior is a little bit of an angle, but it might just be towards the driver's side. And other than that, the gap here between the front light fixtures and the side panels is a bit much, but however, there is no issues with the hood. If you remember, the GTX 2019 also released had a issue with the gap here and the gap there, and there appears to be no gap whatsoever. Just quickly, both support structures for the hood, the same color, which is Greenlight often they miss. So at least with this one, they have gotten it mostly, if not all right. So there we have it. Cut myself off. 1972 Monte Carlo from Chevrolet and Greenlight's reproduction of it. Thank you everybody for watching, and till the next one.